Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of James Plays Nuclear Throne. I love seeing all of these. And for our daily, we're gonna do Crystal and have fun. Because why not do one of our runs as the daily? Why not? We're still trying to get Frog unlocked. Or the achievement is really what we're going for, but having it permanently unlocked is a nice side effect of that. Crossbow is a wonderful first weapon. And I'm doing Crystal because she's really easy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think Crystal's one of the best characters and is a lot of fun to play with. But it's definitely an easier experience playing as Crystal than as any other character. It's been a while since I've actually used the base revolver. I've become addicted to the golden weapons. But Crystal, yeah, I think it's a really great character for new people to learn the game with. I don't think you should feel bad at all about using Crystal. I just think, know that there's like, it's like using melting. Like, if you do the same thing on a run with melting that you do on a run with, horror or fish or even Crystal, then there's kind of a different appreciation of what you've accomplished, right? Yeah, let's go to the jungle. So, like, looping twice with Crystal, like if you posted a picture of that on the forums, it's like, yeah, okay. Looping twice with melting, it's like, oh, nice, good job. That different recognition, which I think is fair. But I don't think it at all detracts from how fun Crystal is of a character to play. And in fact, I don't think I've played as much of her as I'd like to. I haven't been doing really a lot of kind of just random runs lately. Oh, I should have got crossbow bolts. And once I get Frog, I think I'll take a break from kind of the achievement hunting, because I'm pretty close to getting all of them anyways. So I'll take a break from that and kind of play it a little more casual. Just do random runs, do dailies, do weeklies. There's been a lot of fun weeklies. That ion cannon one, I don't know if you've seen it. I'll probably do an episode of it. I'm doing another block recording now, so actually I've just decided that yes, I will do an episode. Probably the next episode you see will be the ion cannon. And if you don't know what the ion cannon is, it's a weapon that was taken out. It's kind of like an airstrike collar almost, not like Rogue's ability, but I mean, you'll see. No, not good enough. Yeah, you'll see. Oh, you'll see. Like how a normal, innocent thing can just turn into such like a sketchy, like, oh, you'll see. Yeah. The weekly was fun. I can't remember what character it was with. It might have been with, no. I was gonna say it was with Crystal. But that didn't, no, I think it was with YB. And I can't remember what the crown was. I just remember Ion Cannon, which the Ion Cannon was taken out. I'll talk about all this again. But it wasn't always in the game. Like, it was in the game and then taken out. Because it was kind of like a pariah weapon. Sort of like the disc gun. A little late on the jump there. But you know how the disc gun is like, you only take it in exceedingly rare circumstances, and 90% of those times, it's as a joke. Taken by the fire. Thank you, Crow, for blocking the fire. I feel like, I don't know if any of you watch Game of Thrones, but I feel like whenever I talk about the crows, I think of like the Night's Watch and how they're called crows by the wildlands, as they like to call them. By the way, spoilers incoming for Season 6, Game of Thrones. If you haven't seen it and you don't want to be spoiled, skip ahead like 60 seconds of the video. But here goes. Oh my god, Jon Snow's back. He's my favorite character. I knew I was right to be rooting for him. I was right all along. Team Stark, or should I say Team Targaryen, because he's actually secretly a Targaryen. And, just wait for that epic reveal. Tower of Joy coming next. Alright, I think the spoilers are done. But yeah, super, super excited about that. I could not have been more pleased when I saw it. Like, you kind of knew it was happening. it was, you know, I tried to avoid spoilers. Um, but certain things had kind of come to light, and it was like, yeah, okay. If you've successfully avoided spoilers on that topic, like, until now, and I just spoiled it for you, first of all, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Second of all, that's amazing. Okay, one of these snipers needs to fuck off. Preferably both. But yeah, that is, like, seriously impressive. Game of Thrones spoilers. I mean, the community's generally pretty good, but even still, like, they can be hard to avoid. I've found with the grenade, like, shotgun and the grenade rifle, and especially the auto grenade shotgun, if you fire them in quick succession, like you would with an automatic weapon, the explosions will, like, it'll, like, backfire on you, and you'll end up blowing yourself up, even if there isn't something in front of you, you know? Like, the projectile will hit the one in front of its explosion, which can cause problems for your health. So I generally, even though I've heard that they're good weapons and I've seen them used effectively on streams, you know, people who are better than me at playing this game, I really want to get that triple weapons chest in anyway, but not immediately. Impact Wrist was an excellent choice here, and Scare Your Face is really helping us through this area. Heavy Revolver, yes. It's just too good. I just love it so much. I feel like the heavy bullet weapons are really good. And kind of like a mainstay of the... hey, we're going to the jungle now, aren't we? Get some melt kits, as I just tried to call them. It's a combination of, a brand new combination of two words, med kit and health kit. Ah. Gah! Alright, 6 minutes, we're gonna do another one. That's obviously gonna be awful. Another crystal run. To be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of how that one was going. Mutations were kind of generic. Of course, I, like, shit-talk the run after I did it. Like, you know, yeah, now that I've gotten killed, like, if I looped 3 times, I would have been like, yeah, that was the greatest run. I saw it coming a mile away. I don't know what you're talking about. But now that it's over, it's like, yeah, oh god, that was awful. You know, bad mutations, bad everything. It's just, hated that run. But yes, let's return to my newly coined term, the Melth Kit. Ha! I reflect your bullets back at you! I noticed something, and this is not an original observation, but I think it's kind of neat how the IDPD, uses all the abilities that the mutants have, like the guys, like the inspectors, or the grunts, the basic low level. Hang on. Excuse me. Sorry if you all just went deaf because of that, but couldn't be helped. But the grunts will roll around like fish rolls, and then the shielders obviously shield like Crystal, almost identically to how Crystal does, except for the visual thing. The inspectors have telekinesis. Obviously, none of them have like portal strikes, like Rogue does. But Rogue is kind of her own special class of mutant. Alright, now that we've dealt with all that riffraff, I might just know this is dangerous, but... And we'll take that to go to the secret area. Yes, thank you. Please and thank you. Machine gun was not doing much good for us there. Just gotta be careful, make sure we've got the right weapon equipped at all times, and we'll be fine, he says before blowing himself up. I think that's the first time I've said something won't happen and it's actually not happened. That's a rare accomplishment. I feel like every time I say, you know, oh, this run's going really well, we die. You know, every time I say, oh yeah, I can totally use this weapon safely without any concerns. You know, oh yeah, this area is super easy. We totally won't get hit. We'll be fine. Gather your belongings. Shells. And well, yeah, we'll sub it out for the machine gun again, because I just don't even want to be picking up explosive ammo. That's the level of disdain I have for explosive weapons. Melee weapons, on the other hand, I am tempted to consider. Although, I've used the sledgehammer a number of times, and I haven't liked it any of the times I've used it. It seems like an appealing weapon, you know, slow, but just kills anything. But I haven't really ever found it to work really well for me. Like, I found it works okay. We really need some more firepower here. Come on. I'll use the cluster launcher to try and get the rad boost, or rad bonus, from the assassin. Because if you kill them before they wake up, like with a whole bunch of damage. It did not work. But, you know, I hoped by not saying what I was doing, I wouldn't jinx it. But maybe today's just opposite day. Like, doing poorly with Crystal is the opposite of what normally happens. Alright. We really need new weapons, like, desperately. Like, the shotgun is manageable. But, you know, if I wasn't Crystal, I think I would be having a much harder time. Come on, give me something, please. Please. Also, as another viewer commented, the reference I was making that I didn't know what it was, the "What am I doing? What am I continuing to do?" It's actually from a movie called Year One. Paul Rudd, I think. I haven't seen the movie. I heard it was funny and that it was a comedy. Fuck off. Yeah, I heard it was funny and that it was a comedy, which is good, I guess, for a comedy. But I haven't actually seen it, so I guess I heard that from, like, a friend somewhere along the way. Let's play Making Bad Decisions. It's a fun game. All you have to do is be me. Run away. Oh, I really wanted that. Hey, sawed-off shotgun is better than the weapon I have, but is not good enough for the next floor. Bloodlust is fun. We have impact wrists, and just a weapon that goes boom. That's my boomstick. So we should be okay for this floor. Pop gun, really? I mean, I'm gonna take it, but I hate you for it. Pardon the occasional sniffling. I do still have allergies for some unknown reason. Come on, human body. Get your shit together. I really deserve to get hit there. And I really shouldn't be complaining about the pop gun, considering it saved me from getting hit there. But I still will. I mean, I love the pop gun. It's a super fun gun. But, okay, I think that makes up for earlier. I love the pop gun, but I mean, at this, are you okay? I've had health kit mimics and runs before. That was not a fun day. I see that minigun down there, and I will grab it soon. Just spray death in your general direction. The minigun may not be the best weapon in the game, but in terms of, like, fun tier rankings, that, however, is better. I think we're going to keep the minigun. Yeah, in terms of fun tier rankings, it's pretty high up there. And it's actually effective enough to have fun with, you know? Is that... oh, Sledgehammer. Hello, Sledgehammer, my old friend. This is an awful throne button. I don't know why this is... who thought of this? Like, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but better luck next time. We're going to take trigger fingers, because I know we're not going to be maining, I say like I know what I'm talking about. Primarily using a an energy weapon because we have the auto crossbow. That's the weapon we'll loop with. If we loop. I keep thinking everything like, you know, there's a term for that. Potential, keep everything tentative. I keep everything tentative. That took far too long. English isn't my second language. I don't have any excuses here. So, I keep everything tentative, just like so I don't look like an idiot later. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna take an energy weapon, but I gotta. I just gotta. The energy hammer is not... I think the energy sword... Hey, I said energy sword this time instead of laser sword. I know the... I think that the laser sword is probably the best melee weapon in the game. With mutations. Without mutations, it's obviously jackhammer. Obviously. Okay, we're just gonna clear out this room. Or maybe... Yeah, there we go. I know I've said before it's important to, like, not let him get too far, but you do need, like, some range on him. Which, by the way, fuck you, little hunter, for interrupting my previous train of thought here. Should be dead shortly. So with mutations, let's assume that we've got optimum mutations for the weapon. I think the laser sword is the best energy weapon. Or sorry, best melee weapon, not the best energy weapon. Close to the best energy weapon, but not quite. But it is the best melee weapon if you have the right mutations. That being, how did he not die? That being laser brain and long arms. However, energy hammer, despite being like its weaker younger brother, or younger sister, or younger non-gendered person, I don't discriminate, is not the second best melee weapon, even if you have mutations. I mean, unless you consider an ammo mutation one of the mutations that you need for the energy hammer, because it uses 5 energy every swing, right? So if that's taken into consideration, then it's not bad, but I still think the jackhammer is better than the, with optimum mutations being just, long arms, I think. Yeah, it would just be long arms. Is the second, still the second best, meaning that the jackhammer is a really, really good melee weapon. I know we've spoken about this before, but I really need to reiterate here how good of a melee weapon the jackhammer is. Look, we're on the palace. You know, the palace for me used to be a big accomplishment. And I think I'm really proud of myself at the fact that it's no longer a huge accomplishment. I'm actually kind of disappointed if I don't make it. Because I'm just so good at this game, you know, that, like, if I don't do perfectly, it's highly disappointing. Oh. I say as I walk into an extremely slow-moving projectile. I realize I haven't used the, energy hammer since I picked it up, but I'm still glad I picked it up. Auto crossbow's just too good, man. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we can take this. We're gonna need it, I think. You know what I just realized? Unless we get a golden weapon before fighting Ball Bomb, we're not gonna get the frog pistol. Like, I had completely forgotten about that. I was just like, hey, let's just go do a run. Yeah, alright, you know what? If I don't get a golden weapon, this is just gonna be a for fun run then. Say that 10 times fast. For fun run, for fun run, for fun. Actually, I guess it's not that hard. I know I didn't say it 10 times, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Bolts, bolts, bolts. Haha! That's not the last one. Here it is. Spend 4 bolts to kill an enemy that has 2 bolts worth of health. And we're rocking. Obviously not. Obviously not. In case you don't know, the Blood Hammer, I don't think I've ever taken it on camera, and I think I've taken it off camera like once. and then I figured out what it did, and I was like, wow, I'm literally never doing that ever again. What it does is if you miss, it's a powerful melee weapon, but if you miss, you take damage. Same with the blood weapons. If you run out of ammo, you fire them using your blood for ammo, I guess, meaning you take damage when you fire them. One of my first attempts at the throne ended that way. Hang on a sec, we're Crystal. Why did I take a melee weapon? Oh well. Should probably shoot that. It's one of my favorite things about Crystal. I say one of my favorite things a lot. I have a lot of favorite things. This is just one of my favorite things. Again, not planning on quitting my day job. Do not be concerned. Oh, stay away from me. As I learned last time, I think, the throne kills you if you touch it. Big surprise there, I know. Like, that's really surprising that the final enemy of the boss would do a lot of damage to you if you walked up and pressed your face against it. But still, I know. Alright. Hey, maybe we will get a golden weapon. Who knows? Maybe, okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. Find a screwdriver. Take the screwdriver to, the, you know, YB's, okay, don't die. Oh god, that was, wondering how long does Crystal's shield last in comparison to how long those beams last. There we go, okay. Now that I'm less distracted, I can talk about my master plan, for which I see no drawbacks. So, we pick up a screwdriver, we go to YV's mansion on the loop, right? Then we loop again, and on loop 2, we fight. I forgot why I love the energy hammer so much. We fight. Okay, that's a grenade. They threw a grenade in my foxhole. I'm almost out of ammo. So then once on loop 2, we fight Ball Mom with the golden weapon, whatever it is, probably going to be... Did I just walk into both of those? Level ultra max. There's the van. I'm used to saying there's the van as if we have to go, like, get to it. Okay, I don't have any ammo. Now I have ammo. Alright, so on loop 2, we fight Ball Mom, get the frog pistol, then go to the crown vaults, get like Crown of Blood or something, because that doesn't make the game that much harder, right? And then we just put it in the proto chest, and then we're good to go. There's no problems with that whatsoever. I think I'm gonna take this, because the energy hammer was not doing that much for us. I mean, it was obviously it, like, saved our entire run there because we were able to make the foxhole. But you know what? Just let me make my bad decisions, okay? Oh god, this is awful. This is really just awful. And wonderful, and I love it, but awful. How long do you think it'll take before we run out of ammo on this thing? Oh, there's the van. They drive a lot faster than I remember. Like, that van was really cruising there. Heavy revolver, not gonna take. Incinerator, because it's fun. I'm pretty sure the incinerator has a higher rate of fire than its non-flame counterpart as well. Ow. That was, the auto flame shotgun, very effective. I'm beginning to... I still think that, like, the way fire works is, like, buggy and doesn't do as much damage as it should, but I still think that fire does more damage than regular. Yes, hello. Hello, heavy auto crossbow. Where have you been all my life? God, I think we got enough giant maggots here. Alright. Next. This weapon synergy might actually work. Wow. Gotta try this out, at least. Just... I get it so rarely. This is one of those times that I've just gotta, you know... And I can just go ham with this. So, this is really just an ammo saving measure. More than anything. Yeah, see how you like that, shielder. Oh, God. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to the bottom half of the screen. Also, I have 20 health, so it's fine. And that is the exact attitude that will get me killed. But you know what? As we go on to the next floor, let me make my bad decisions. So this is where we don't get the frog pistol, because we're dumb. But not even going to worry about it. Just not going to worry about it. This gun, highly effective weapon. Super glad we got that drop. I didn't think this run was exciting enough, so I thought, hey, we should just run into the middle of everything that's happening. Yeah, don't touch... if I touch that crystal, I die instantly. Flame shot. Oh, Raylift. I heard the... And I was like, oh, where am I taking damage from? No, thank you for getting directly in my line of sight. That was... I think that's a new record for how fast I've fought Ball Mom. Oh, and there's a... Maybe he helped me and I just didn't notice. There's a van. There's a van. Okay, back over here. So yeah, we officially didn't get it, but I'm not overly concerned. Or really concerned at all. I just keep talking about it to show how little I care. I'm just gonna keep talking about it. Oh, hi! Hello, good sir. Bolt to the face. Excellent. Next. Look, I was terrified, and then I'm like, yeah, I eat heavy shielders for lunch. Or elite shielders. Oh, that's disappointing. Ugh. Oh well. So what just happened there is there was a golden weapon that we could have gotten. Although I didn't think that dropped till after we fought Ball Mom, but whatever. So we're just gonna loop twice and do this whole thing again. But this time, oh, maybe not if that regular IDPD grunt has anything to say about it. This run would have really been complemented by second stomach. I realize this is going to be a long episode, and for that I apologize. And for all the long episodes, I think I apologize. But, I mean, when I start an episode and do a bad run and then start it again and do a good run, like, there's not much I can do about it. You guys get... How did they not hit anyone? Like, I was expecting them to hit at, like, maybe that guy, but at least someone. How did I not hit him? There we go. This heavy auto crossbow is just too good. Man. Are auto crossbows actually a thing in the world? Like, do they exist? Oh, tempted. Yeah, but I don't have laser... Well, but it's still a good weapon. Yeah, but I don't have enough ammo, but I have trigger fingers. That made the decision for me. Trigger fingers is the decision maker. This is a reality show involving a person who makes decisions. I think he fires a lot of people, which is a difficult decision to make always. Whoever runs that show seems like he's competent at making decisions and should be put in a position of executive office. I'm sure there's lots of difficult decisions to be made. He's got the business acumen, I think, to make them. I'm obviously being sarcastic about Donald Trump, if you couldn't figure out that's what I was alluding to. Never have I ever... There's a good never have I ever. Never have I ever been so glad to be Canadian. And this isn't a brag. This is just like, I'm happy I live where I do. But never has that ever been so true as when Donald Trump took the Republican nomination. If this video came out like a few months later, I probably would have been like, yeah, no, it's no problem. You know, I'd live in the U.S. all the time after Donald Trump lost the election. Or, you know, wow, well, extra, like, doubly so glad that I don't live there now that he's the president. Imagine what that, like, just imagine the actual consequences of a Donald Trump presidency. Like, what would that even look like? Oh, I let that guy hit me a lot of times. Yeah, I kind of thought that was the end. I think I should have dished the crossbow gun with the flame shotgun. But you know what, thank you for joining me. We didn't get the frog pistol, but we beat Ball Mom, and we had a fun time. So with that, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.